Thursday, July 10th, 2025. It's 6:12 in the afternoon and it's 82 degrees. I'll take it because New York's had some crummy weather lately. I'm on my dad's balcony overlooking Yonkers streets. I'm not even sure what street that is right there. But right there is Central Avenue. World famous Central Avenue. That's Tuckahoe Road right there. Roosevelt High School right there. All the way in the back, Ridge Hill. That's the back of the Yonkers Central Avenue Library. The strike zone was basically right behind these trees. But yeah, this is Yonkers for you. It's like my home away from home. You know, I grew up in the Bronx, born in '73. Right over the bridge, the 241st bridge was Yonkers. So Yonkers and Mount Vernon were my second homes. Mount Vernon, I literally was just a block and a half down, and I was in Mount Vernon. And Yonkers, I had to go about 10 blocks over the bridge. And yeah, this part of Central Avenue, I don't go too often anymore. Coming from the Bronx, this is where I used to come up all the time. I would go through Cross County and then come all the way up. But now that I'm in Westchester, I don't really come to this part of Central. And yes, I know you hear me sometimes slurring because I'm missing a tooth. I'm in the middle of getting an implant in the bottom, and they gave me a flipper to wear, but I'm not wearing no flipper. So once in a blue moon, you'll hear a word get a little mispronounced. My wife yells at me. She says, "Wear it during the day. You're going to look like a crackhead." I said, "I don't care. Crackheads don't get implants." And I have 4 of them, or 3 with this as being the 4th one. Hopefully my last one. And that's because when I was a kid, I didn't take care of my teeth like I should have. And they didn't have electric toothbrush. To be honest, once I started using the electric toothbrush, I used to even get a lot of built up calcium. All of that stopped. Now my son, who's 11, has been using an electric toothbrush his whole life. And the one that vibrates, he's using the one that vibrates. To me, those aren't the greatest, but for him, since he's young, it's still better than nothing. I like the ones that actually have the rotating heads. To be honest, it's like getting a dentist cleaning every time you brush your teeth. It's worth it. Buy a good $100 toothbrush. It'll last you. Mine's 10 years old. You just have to buy heads every, few months. But anyway, that's my lesson for dental cleaning. My son actually just went to the dentist 2 days ago, and he has 0 cavities. He's 11. He eats plenty of junk food, but we try to brush and floss, so he does pretty good. Anyway, I'm not staying here. I was with my dad for the last few hours. He's 85. The only time he gets out of the house is when I come here to take him to the doctors. Otherwise, he won't leave the house. He don't even come on his balcony. I love his balcony. Only thing is, it gets a little sunny up here, but I love it up here. My mom, when she was alive, she loved it too. This is where she would come to smoke. I have a little table over here. Hello, I couldn't see. It's so sunny, I don't see the comments, but I see somebody said hi. Hello. Not sure if anyone's familiar, but this is Central Avenue in Yonkers. That's Tuckahoe Road right there. Roosevelt High School is right there. Ridge Hill is about a mile down the road. But if you're from Westchester, you know Central Avenue. I mean, it was like the main street. We even still well, I shouldn't say we. I don't do it so often, but every Sunday, if the weather's nice, they meet at Kohl's parking lot on Central. All the old timers with the old school cars and the hot rods and even the new cars. Every Sunday, it's called Coffee, Cars, and Bikes. I only made it once or twice just because it's from like 8 to like noon. And half the time on Sunday, I'm not getting up that early. Chuck Zito goes a lot. As a matter of fact, last time I was there, he was there. And he was with the Eddie Munster car. As a matter of fact, I think I took a video and put it on my YouTube. It was Chuck Zito, his friend who bought the Eddie Munster car. I think that's the Eddie Munster car. But anyway, from the Munster show, it looks like a car with what do you call it? Like a casket for a seat. Like I said, I think I have a video on my YouTube. I should try to get there, every once in a while, something to do on a Sunday. But yeah, today's a beautiful day. Look at that. I don't take life for granted. I see so many people online dying. It seems like everyone in the world has cancer. Then I go back to like the 70s. I was born in 73. I like to watch shows from like the 70s. It's just comforting for some reason. Even though, I was born in 73, so I wasn't watching TV in 73, 74. But I was watching like Johnny Carson from like 74. And it just, I don't know. It's crazy to think how long ago that was, right? 50 years ago? Man. In the movie Back to the Future, they went back 30 years and it seemed like it was forever. It went from 85 to 55. It went from color TV to black and white TV to different kinds of music and everything. But now going back 30 years is only 1995 and it doesn't seem like that much changed. Yeah, our TV's got a little thinner on the wall. But our cell phones are basically computers now. Who would have thought that the phone would replace 10 different devices? But anyway, I'm going to leave here, go home. I'm either going to come back on live and play some video games with you guys, some Switch 2 games. I actually just got the Tony Hawk for the PlayStation 5. I got the limited edition one that came with the skateboard. It didn't come with the wheels of the truck, but it still came with the board. I'm going to try to build it. I just don't know what size truck it needs, etc. But I'm going to play the game. I'm either going to play that, or I have like 7 or 8 Switch 2 games that I haven't even turned on yet. I only played the one that came with the system, Mario World, for like 20 minutes with 8-bit Eric one night. But that was it. So I'll come back on. What I may do is take some RC cars out and then in the evening play some video games. I don't know. But anyway, I'll definitely be back on live. I also have a show where I'm giving some things away free, so like and subscribe so you don't miss it. I gave away something last week for free and I shipped it this Tuesday. The next thing is going to be some video games and an RC car, and it's going to be this week coming up. So I'll make a post about it before I do the giveaway, and then I'll do the giveaway sometime next week. I'm also doing the eBay Live thing where I'm going to do like an eBay QVC HSN type of show, and all subscribers get an additional 10% off of whatever my lowest prices are. And I'm going to be selling everything from MetaQuest 2 to Apple Vision Pro to new video games, new remote control cars, so much more stuff. So, and like I said, subscribers get an additional 10% off my lowest price. And not just one item, you get 10% off the whole, the whole purchase. And not just one time. As long as you stay a subscriber, you get 10% off my eBay. All right, everybody. I'm going because I want to get home and play with some cars. I'll be back on live. I'll hopefully check everyone in a little bit. All right, everybody. Ciao.